Hey there guys, welcome back to another adventure. I am here in Lexington, Virginia, and today my challenge is to bike a 13.2 mile biking trail. So this is going to be fun because you know how I always usually hike, but today I decided to go on a bike adventure and I'm really excited about biking today. One reason I'm excited is that hopefully my goal is to be able to bike through some cows. That's right, you heard it right, cows. So it's going to be interesting hopefully, and this is going to be hopefully a really beautiful trail right by the river. And today is such a beautiful day, like it always is when I go hiking or biking. But today is actually honestly super beautiful day, and it's supposed to be hot, but it doesn't really feel hot. It feels refreshing, honestly. It's about 72 degrees with light wind, and I have everything I need in my backpack. I got some snacks today. I didn't bring any lunch, but I did bring plenty of water like usual on a hot day. So got my red giant ATX bike with me today right here, and I'm ready to go check out this trail. So if you guys are ready, let's check it out. It's going to be a great adventure. What a beautiful trail this is, my friends. It just feels so great outside. The sun finally came out. It does feel hotter now, but I would say the most interesting part about this trail that I've been really enjoying so far is the smell of the honeysuckles. It just feels like you're in paradise. It feels so good and it smells so good. Can't get enough of it. It's been a beautiful trail. I was able to see the river on my right here, but everything is just green everywhere I look, and it's just so peaceful and beautiful. Lots of people are on this trail because they're really enjoying it. You know, it's a beautiful trail. I already saw multiple cardinal birds, so this is like the third one I already saw today. But such a beautiful trail, and this trail, the biking trail and walking trail too, pretty easy to do so far. So right now it's great. It's not even that hard at all. So let's keep going and see if we can see some cows. Alrighty guys, looks like this is the end of the Chessie Nature Trail. I'm gonna go ahead and drink some water and gonna go head back down the trail back to the car, and I'm gonna try to find a place where I can sit down and eat some fruits that I brought and things like that. And right now I'm gonna drink some water because I'm dehydrated, and we're gonna start heading back down the trail. What a beautiful trail this is. So many cows. I tried taking selfies with the cows. It was so hard. They did not want the selfies. But it was funny. I got here some lemon water and it's almost done. Alrighty guys, it is time to head back down. Alrighty folks, as you can see, I found a bench here to sit down and relax and eat my fruits. Behind me is this beautiful fast flowing river, and right next to me is a pretty cool bridge actually that I rode on before that crosses the river here. So it's a really beautiful spot. You can hear the sound of the river flowing, and it's just so beautiful and relaxing and peaceful. Now, before the sun sets, which is going to be in approximately 40 minutes, I'm going to go ahead, eat some food, relax a little bit, and just mostly eat some fruits and get some vitamin C. So let me show you what I brought. By the way, this is my second water bottle, and I'm about to start drinking it because I just finished my other one. You know what's so funny? I realized that only when I was biking down the trail today. So you know how I drove past a bunch of cows and stuff? So I brought the appropriate snack today. You might already can guess. I bring this usually always on my hike. But yep, once again, I brought some beef jerky, as you can see here. Man, this beef jerky is so good. But anyway, I'm not really hungry, so I'm gonna save it for later. I just only want to eat some fruits now. So let me show you what fruits I brought. Here we go. So check this out. Let me show you what I got. I got 3 different fruits inside here. Check this out. I'm gonna get you a close-up here. Oops, one strawberry just fell. You know what? I'll still eat it. It's not too bad. But yeah, I got some strawberries, as you can see here. I got some grapes, and I've got some dates. So I got grapes, dates, strawberries. The 3 fruits. So let's go ahead and try this out. Wow, I have not eaten strawberries in a while, so man, this hits the spot so good. Honestly, on a proper hot spring or summer day, fruits is like your best friend. They are so juicy, they are thirst quenching, and they give you that vitamins that you need. I remember I went to Outer Banks one day, and I took a ferry to Ocracoke Island, and I took my bike there as well, and I biked there and stuff for a while, and it was a very hot day. It was a middle of summer day, sun was shining, I was sweating, of course, like hot, and of course I was drinking water, but for some reason that day I was craving lemons. So because Ocracoke Island is small, there's not much places, like there's not a grocery store in there. So I went to one of the ice cream shops and I'm like, hey, can I buy some lemon? Because I'm just craving lemon. Can I just buy some? So I don't know if I had to pay for it or if they just gave it to me, but they gave me lemon and I was just eating it. And I think my theory is because I was just lacking vitamin C. You know, I just was lacking those vitamins that I needed to give me strength. So yeah, I'm glad I did that. You know what? I was wrong. I think the sun is setting right now. Well, in about 15 minutes it's supposed to set, because it's supposed to set at 8:22. It's 8:06 right now. So I got until like 8:44 to 9 o'clock to get to my car before it gets completely dark, because that's when the dusk is. I don't think I'll make it. I feel like it's going to be dark by the time I get to the car, but we'll see. Who knows? Well, folks, as you can see, I only got a couple dates left from my fruit bowl here. And literally as we speak, the sun is setting. It's 8:21 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start heading back to my car before it gets dark. But before I do, I want to tell you what I learned today. I learned a lesson today. And the lesson I learned is from cows. You might be laughing right now, but it's true. I did learn a lesson from some cows today. So check this out. This is a really a good lesson that I'm so happy I learned, and I want to share with you guys. So what's interesting to me is that the first time I was biking through the place where the cows were sitting and kind of, you know, next to me, I was nervous. I was very nervous to pass by them. I was like trying to be slow and trying to be calm. And because the reason why I was nervous is because those cows are huge. You know, they're huge in size and a lot bigger than me. So if they get angry, if they attack me, you know what can happen, you know? So that's why in the beginning I was like very nervous. But then when I went from one field to another field to another field with all those cows, I kind of felt more comfortable with them. And then I learned something. If I get close to them, they don't start acting like weird. Like they don't start getting aggressive. They're very calm animals. And that's the lesson I learned, is that cows are calm, relaxing, peaceful, you can say chill animals, you know, that if you don't bother them, they're just gonna be who they are, you know. And this is the lesson I learned, is sometimes I need to be like cows. I need to be like cows and be relaxed, take it easy sometimes, you know, and enjoy the beautiful sunshine, the beautiful nature, the beautiful shade, and just enjoy life sometimes. And this brings me actually to a Bible verse that I really wanted to share with you guys. And this Bible verse I've been thinking about this whole week, and this Bible verse hopefully can change you and help you in your life, because it really has helped me as well. And this Bible verse is written in the book of Psalms, chapter 46, verse 10. Let me read it to you. It is short and sweet, straight to the point, and it is a really good lesson that you and I can take together, and that really can help us in our daily life, and that can really improve even the quality of our life. This is what it says: "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth." Let me read it one more time. "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth." The lesson I want to take here is, number one, be still. When life can get busy, when life can get stressful, and when there's so much distractions like our phone and things like that, this verse tells us to be still. Because when we're still, then we can focus on what's right and what's most important. Sometimes this life can throw so much at us. What God wants us to do is He wants us to be still. So this is one of the reasons I love coming in the nature, whether it's hiking or biking, or whether it's just spending time with my wife somewhere in the nature. It's a place where there's no distractions, you know? A place where you can just connect with nature and connect with God and focus and just take a pause in your life and focus on what's important. And what is important, that second part of the verse says, is that be still and know that I am God. A lot of times, you know, we lose faith and we think that we try to take things in our own hands, you know, whatever the situation is, whatever the stressful thing that's in our lives, you know, sometimes we just try to do this quickly and we just do it ourselves, but we don't sometimes just take a moment to step back and think and be still and know that He is God. And if He is God, that means He's in control. That means He's the one who can help us. That means He's the one who can ease that stress. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that we need to be still. We need to relax, take a moment, and just understand that God is in control, and give our stressful and difficult situations to God, and just have faith that He will help and He will take care of the situation. So anyway, I'm gonna start heading back to my car because it's already slowly getting dark. The good thing is it is getting cooler and I'm feeling so good right now. Still smells so great outside, refreshing. I literally could just get a tent right now and sleep. You know, it's so nice here. But anyway, let's go ahead and start heading back to my car. What a great day this was so far, thanks to God. If you are, guys, looking for a good place to bike, even like for an easy trail, definitely come here. This place is really incredible. It's good for families, good for anybody. This is just a good place to come, and you get to bike with the cows as well, or even walk with the cows. You don't need to necessarily bike. I saw so many people walk. So alrighty, boys and girls, let's finish this biking trail, or I guess it's biking and walking trail. Alrighty guys, finally I have made it back to my car. So you can see it is dark now. I am so thankful I brought my flashlight with me, because it would have been honestly really difficult to bike without a flashlight, because over there with the trees it got dark quick. And it was so funny because I was biking right now to get to this destination, and all of a sudden I'm biking and I see these eyes looking at me. I'm like, whoa, what is that? And then I get closer, it's a deer looking at me, you know, because it saw the light and it just ran away. So it kind of freaked me out a little bit. But anyway, guys, this was a fun adventure. What a great biking place. I would love to come here again, take my wife or take my friends here. So highly recommend this place. This place is really awesome, really beautiful. Come on a good spring day like this, when it's going to smell so good with, you know, different plants and honeysuckle and stuff like that. But anyway, it was a great hike. Today I biked a total distance of 15.70 miles, a time of 5 hours 3 minutes, and a total ascent of, it does not tell me, I think it's like 300 feet. Yeah, we're gonna say 300 feet for the ascent. So anyway, I am tired, I'm exhausted, my legs are sore. This is so far the longest bike ride I've done so far this year, so I'm really happy. This was definitely worth it, exceeded my expectations, so I'll give it 2 thumbs up. So cool that I was able to see different wildlife today. So many cows. I did not expect to see this much cows today. It was a lot of cows, and it was so cool to be able to get so close to them. And like I mentioned earlier, I tried taking selfies, but it was so funny. They did not want to take selfies with me. So anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. Just remember to be still and know that He is God, that God is in control. And if you don't know Jesus, hey, give your life to Him today. Surrender your life to Him today. And let God take care of you. Let God help you in your life and guide you in your everyday life. Like I always mention in my videos, that Jesus, He said, He's the way, the truth, and the life. I've surrendered my life to Him, and I've been walking with Him ever since. I just want to let you know, I care about you, my friend, and I want you to have that same joy, and I want you to have that same peace and that same forgiveness of sins that Jesus has done for me. So if you're not saved today, my friend, please come to Him. Jesus loves you. He wants you to be part of His family, and He is the best friend you ever got. I'm telling you right now. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this adventure. Can't wait for the next ones, hopefully coming more this year. Thanks again, guys. I'm going to start heading back home now. I got about an hour drive, and I hope to see you guys in the next adventure. God bless.